Welcome to 50 Plus Home and Gardening. Today I'm going to get outside and I'm going to do some work. It's zone 7, but I need some of these plants to get in the ground before winter starts. So I have some plants that I want to move. I didn't like them last year. I'm going to move them to their new spots. I'm going to get some bulbs, maybe do a few weeds, just a bunch of projects. November's a good time to do all that. As long as you can dig, you can do things in the garden. So let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna keep planting things. Here I have a nice, beautiful, let me see if I can get it out. Okay, now let's see if we can see it. So this is a mum, and it's a red mum, but I liked it because it actually wasn't red. It was sort of peachy red. So kind of has a bit of a, it was a light red. I know it said red, but the flowers that were already on here were kind of peachy. So anyways, I'm going to try it up here, and we're going to put it in a hole right up here at the pump garden. So this is my mum area. And I'm going to stick it right there. All right, I got the mum in. And there's its new spot next to the coneflower and next to other mums, and I'll put some more mums back in the back. All right, we're gonna take this juniper that is hiding in there. We're gonna take it out and we're gonna stick it down there. All right, we have our juniper in. See if you can see that. So pretty. It's gonna be amongst the rocks. I'm gonna get a few more rocks and put it around him. And he's stabled by this. Next, we're going to take out these Japanese irises. This is in the front of the house, the southwest, and I have another plant for this. I don't really like these, so they're going. I dug a big hole for the golden globe that I got from Lowe's, and see how it fits. So I haven't finished watering, but there's the juniper in this little cub. And it goes down the hill to this golden globe. Now the golden globe, hopefully it'll turn yellow so it'll look slightly different than these arbs. This is also a type of arb, but this is only going to get round 3 by 3, so it'll kind of take over this corner. I took out those Japanese lilies, Japanese iris, sorry. And I just didn't like that corner. And they just never produced anything. All right, I'm gonna take a break from digging, and I'm gonna get weeds around each of these fruit trees. And when I'm done, I'll show you how pretty they are, because look, they're so messed up with lots of weeds inside the cages. So I'm just gonna take the cages aside and take all the weeds out. So I'm on the top of our hill, and all those beautiful apple trees are beautifully done by hand. So that was a lot of work, a couple hours. So I think I'm done today, and I'm gonna do a few more plantings maybe tomorrow. It's sunny, so this is a time to get some work done. Ooh, there's that golden globe right there. I'm so excited about everything. All right, good work today. I gotta go fix dinner now, but just want you to take a look at that view. So pretty. Today is a new day, and I did a lot of work yesterday, and now I'm going to take out all the annuals. They're looking good, but I don't want to wait till frost. I'm in the mood, so all the annuals are going. First one down. Number 2. Number 2 is done. I put the purple kale, which is really not purple. Hopefully it'll get a purple inside. And I'll probably fill it with pansies a little later. Maybe I'll go downtown and look at some. But I'm gonna leave this because I don't know the name of it, and no one has told me what it is. I'm gonna take good pictures so you guys can see it. If you guys can guess, I don't know if it's an annual or a perennial, so I'm gonna leave it here through the frost, see how it does. All right, now number 3. I hate to take it down, but I'm in the mood. Number 3 is done, watered in. the same purple cabbage, which I think it may, yep, I think it may start turning purple in the inside. Again, this has the plant that I'm gonna leave for the winter. This is all done. So I'm gonna put a few pansies in both and just kind of give it a little color, and we're done with that. I've got 3 of the violas or pansies, they're just small pansies. And so that's gonna fill up that pot with this plant. And then over here, I can only really fit 1. This is kind of squishy and it's a smaller pot. So that's okay. A little bit of color with the purple cabbage and whatever this is gonna look great. So we'll be back at it tomorrow. Next is these 2. While I'm here, I'm gonna get rid of also the basil, which will also not go through a freeze. I finished all these, and now I will go to Lowe's and get some pansies so I can count how many I need. So 1 or 2 here, 2 there, you know, just count them down and see what I need. So we came home from the garden center and look what I found. Pansies. So I took out all the annuals and I'm gonna fill some of the pots with these beautiful, look at these. These are like violas, but they're in the same family as the pansies and they will grow through the winter. So pretty. Look at this cute one. Look at that. I just want to show you the colors. Oh my goodness. Look. Okay, we got 2 in, and oh my, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, these faces are gonna come and meet you every time you come up the steps. This is where we come up. Just so inviting and pretty. Oh, these little faces. So perfect. A bit of fall and oh, just because I'm not going to be able to do any more today because the sun is going down. Look at these. Gabriel Oak. I mean, this is like a sunburst. Really pretty. Okay, now back to work. All right, this is the next pot we're gonna do. It's at the end of the Williamsburg garden, and here's the plants. Everything is watered and put in. All right, now let's do the next one. All right, we're up here on the cistern. I forgot to take this out. So we're gonna take this out and we're gonna put some pansies in. Here it is, all ready. This is the winter look. So these are what are gonna look good all winter long. Unless it's super severe, but they'll come back and then they'll be all beautiful for spring too. So got it all planted, beautiful. This is the middle of the cistern. We're gonna do this pot next. Even though it's so pretty, but it's gotta be done. Eat some strawberries on the way. All right, now let's get to work. Okay, this one's done. Look how pretty. All right, we're gonna come up by the picket. Look at a few beautiful flowers. And right behind this fence, right where this pot is, I'm gonna put a Blue Point juniper, which is gonna get 5 feet wide by 8 or 9 feet, depending on if I let it go that far. And it follows the pathway up the hill. The beautiful view. So that'll be just right behind the fence, and it'll show up in my Williamsburg garden when it gets tall. We're at the cistern garden. And here's the plant that I'm gonna get. Our first tree in on this side. There's the path down. There's the mum garden, just one mum, but there's a beginning. And then this side has nothing on the other side of the Williamsburg, but I'm probably going to put irises. So this will be fun. But got my first plant down. He's in and looking good. Probably about 10 inches. Not too big, but he will get big. So looking forward to it. All right, we're on to our next. The next task is removing all these annuals, and I'm gonna move this pot, I think, straight on with this gate, the fence. I'm gonna move it just straight on. Take the water dish out and move it back right at the corner so it banks the edge of that. All right, while I was taking out all of those annuals, I realized that the dirt had sunk a lot. So I'm gonna lift this up and bring it to a good, just about 1 inch from the top. So it needs to go up about 3 more inches. I'm just gonna fill it with some dirt right here. Okay, I liked that. I moved it over, it was right here, and I'm just gonna get a few more bricks to fill in, but I like it to be a little bit more on the edge of the fence, because I think I'm gonna put some daylilies over here, some irises, more plants, so I just need that out of the way. Okay, another task done, and this is looking good. So I'm just gonna come along the bed and just rip out all the annuals. Basically, there's that one, and you can't hardly see it, but there's one in there, daisy. Everything else looks pretty good. I think the next time I come out here, it's gonna be, let's divide a bunch of stuff. But for today, we're just putting in and getting rid of the annuals so I can see where a blank spot is for more perennials. Okay, everything looks good here. Just pulled out a few things and I'll be watering. Now there's no annuals in this bed. Well, I may have to show you this at a different time. It's hard to see it now. No annuals over here. All the annuals are taken out. All right, here's the south bed. It has all the purple annuals. I've got to take them out, and I'm going to take down this honeysuckle so that I can put it in the Williamsburg garden. I got to bring it down to just about right there. So sad, but it keeps growing every year. So my trash can is absolutely stuffed full all the way, and I got all the annuals out, but I didn't get the honeysuckle, and I'm tired, so that is going to be it for today. All I'm going to do is water and relax, get a drink, which I have, and my phone. Okay, now I can see what I need next to do, and we just keep moving. All right, I'm gonna get this honeysuckle and trim it down, and then probably about right to there. Then we're going to bring it up to the Williamsburg garden. Here we're going up the stairs. Here's the honeysuckle, all cut back and pretty. I put a few rocks here and there just to see what I wanted to do. I'm just going to leave those there for now. I found a bunch of rocks up the hill, so I'm just going to leave those there until I figure out what I want to do with this area. So here's the area at a distance. There's where the honeysuckle is. You can barely see it now that it's shadowed. But it'll climb all over 15 feet up here and over this way. So I'll train it and I'll see how it goes. See if I even like it there. You can always dig and change it out. Looking good. This is a big, I think this will grow, it's a false cypress. It's called Soft Serve. Isn't that cute? And this is from Proven Winners, and it grows about 10 feet tall by about 5 feet wide. A perfect area for a corner, which I will show you a little later. Isn't it just beautiful? It's a little bit fluffier than like a regular arb. Like, see, it's right next to this one. That's a dark green. and that's called emerald green. But look how light and airy. Soft served. It's so pretty. Absolutely love that. So we're going to get these plants in also. I forgot to show you guys this before I started cutting, but this is the butterfly bush that was about 10 feet tall. And I needed to get it out because I just thought it was really scaggy. It wasn't my favorite. And I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to pull it completely out. I'm going to put something else in this corner. An evergreen that will be some interest in the winter. This was a scaggy corner because the daylilies go away, everything goes away. I'm going to chop up the rest of these into little bits like this, and then I'm going to see if I can dig that stump out. We'll see. Look at this beauty. Oh my, soft served false cypress from Proven Winners. My goodness, how beautiful. Oh, good corner. I like how it's a lot more clean and neat. I really never liked the butterfly bush because it just kept getting bigger and bigger. I whacked it back 3 or 4 times in a season, and you get so tired of doing certain chores. And that was during the summer and the heat. And I was just done with it. I didn't want to do any more pruning, and it kept looking scaggy. So now look how beautiful. So I will be taking out those now are in the sun. All the hostas will go back behind this fence, and that'll be protected. But I think, look at all these. I think I want all these daylilies to just go all the way around, kind of hug it. Like a little circle. Oh, look at that. I want to show you the big stump that I had gotten out of it. It was tough. It was tough to get out, but we did it. Took all morning long, but it got it out. Got all the roots out. Oh, what a big mess it was. But I'm so, so happy. See, this is going to have that's going to be an evergreen. That's going to be an evergreen. This is going to be an evergreen, and this. So I'm going to stand back and so you can see it from a distance. Okay, this is a beautiful anchor plant. Oh, it's going to be big. It's going to get 10 feet by 6 feet wide. So it'll get about like this, to about right to here. That is going to be so beautiful, and it's a much more relaxing feel than these arbs. These are real stiff and they're tight. This is a lot more relaxing, so it'll kind of have a wave. Oh, I'm going to love it. I'm going to love the daylilies circling it, circle the wagon, and this little crepe myrtle is going to look good along with, you can see there's a pole there for one, and there's a pole there for one, and all these. So we're going to have a lot of the Tuscarora, which there's one up there. So I'm going to go back to the mailbox so you can see the whole presentation. There it is. A nice corner plant. It's going to take over all that scaggy butterfly bush. If you want a butterfly bush, make sure the butterfly bush came with the house, so I didn't know how it was going to react. But it was actually a 2-story type of butterfly bush, but there's all kinds of butterfly bushes that don't get out of whack and out of hand. I love the yellow, so pretty, and the stump is there, and I'm going to remove that. And I'm going to like the daylilies all the way around. I may put some daylilies over there just to kind of bring it that way, but absolutely beautiful. I also bought these at the store. Deer resistant tulips candy corn. They only grow 6 inches tall. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna put this in the Williamsburg. It'll be, I have 6 plots that I want to put it in, so they each get 4. Oh, I'm gonna love it. Very nice. So I've decided, since these 4 already have the Dutch Master, which is right where that rock is, right on the top, and then the top here and the top here, I've decided to put just 3 per. 3 here, 3 in the corner, 3 there, and 3 in the corner there, and a 3 in the corner there. Which is going to leave me 6 for these bigger guys. And since I have I think this has a tete-a-tete on each side. I don't have one here, but I want one. So I think I'm going to put the other 6, so there'd be 12 left. I'm going to put them right here and the other 6 right here. So it says only 3 inches deep from the top, so I'm going to see if I can just punch them in with my finger. If not, I have a little tool. So we need a 3-inch down, and I decided that it may be needs a little bit of help. So I found this in the ground when I was digging in this Williamsburg. It's a huge bolt. Look how old it is. And I like it. I'm probably going to put it maybe on the corner somewhere just for kind of a cute thing, rustic. But for now, I'm going to punch holes. Oops, sorry. But for now, I'm going to punch holes. So basically, all we're going to do, it only has to go down 3 inches. So I'm just going to go down 3 inches. So this is definitely 4 inches, maybe even 5. So I'm just going to punch it all the way down to that. So I'll just kind of know, and just give it another one. And I've only got 3 to do here. So just stick that there. Get down, stick it as far as it'll go all the way in, and then put the soil over it. Okay, we're going to do the other ones the same way. We're going to just have them scattered. So go down. 2, 3, 4, get down. 5 and 6. Make sure you look at the top or the bottom. So this is the top, this little furry thing, and then see where those roots are? That's the bottom. These little ones are really easy to put in because they don't have to go very far. If you have to go down 6 inches, that's a little bit more of a bear. Okay, that's all there is to it. You basically I'm going to put mulch on the top of all these beds, and it's going to be finished. But I'm glad to get all these in, and this is kind of a good tool if you don't have to go very far. 6 inches would be, I'd probably go out right here. It may be harder to punch in, and also it's skinny. So you'd have to determine if you've got a bulb this size. So for these little guys, I actually like them because they don't grow more than 6 inches tall, and they're just, well, they're cute in a small area. This is a very small area, and they need cute little things, but I wanted to show you guys this. Look, we're getting there, Look at that fence all the way down to the corner. So pretty. So now it's becoming a room. So I've got this bed. Let's see if I'm gonna use this. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. I've got this bed, and I'm gonna put some more plants here, maybe some irises. I'm not sure, but loving it. Now all we have to do is this. Oh, it's so pretty. So I can't wait to finish up the wings. I can't wait to see it next spring because these plants will get a lot bigger. Although these coneflowers look pretty good. The lemon coral sedum, of course, looks excellent. And I do have, look, the speedwell is up. Salvia has 5 or 6, that's good. And then these are doing pretty well. Got some pansies in there. Look how happy those pansies are. So keep moving, keep gardening, and don't overdo. Just take it nice and easy for fall. And I'll see you next time.